Hey everybody, it is time for my Week 11 college football picks. But before I get into the picks of this week, let's take a look at how I did last week. Last week was a nice rebound week. Went 16-7 on my picks. The third time this year I won, or I had 16 wins in a single week during the regular season. Now, these games, I'm doing this before the new unveiling of the college football playoff rankings, so some of these games probably won't matter by the time the rankings come out, but I'm still going to do these games that are currently listed. So, with that said, let's dive into this week's top 25 games. Starting with a Thursday night game, North Carolina is at Pittsburgh. Carolina 5-4, coming off a big win against Wake Forest. Pittsburgh 7-2, leading the Coastal Division. Should be a fun game. I'm going to go with Pitt to win at home. Friday night, Cincinnati is on the road to take on South Florida. Cincinnati 9-0, even though they had a scare against Tulsa. South Florida 2-7. Cincinnati 23.5-point favorite for this game. I'm going to take the Bearcats to win, and who knows, maybe they'll get a quality win to make their case for the college football playoffs. Now to the games on Saturday. Michigan is at Penn State. Michigan 8-1, Penn State 6-3. This is a pick'em game, and more importantly, this is an elimination game in the Big Ten East. If Michigan loses this game, I cannot see them being a contender for the Big Ten East. Penn State's pretty much out of the running at this point, but this is more of an elimination game for Michigan. But I don't see the Wolverines losing. Michigan will win on the road and continue their chance to maybe win the Big Ten East. Mississippi State travels to Auburn. Mississippi State 5-4, Auburn 6-3. The Tigers are a 5.5-point favorite. I'm going to take Auburn to win at home. Yes, they had a loss at Texas A&M, but I still think they're a little bit of a better team than Mississippi State. New Mexico State travels to Alabama. New Mexico State 1-8, Alabama 8-1. The Crimson Tide are a 51.5-point favorite this week. No, I'm not going for the upset. Alabama will win at home. Northwestern travels to Wisconsin. Northwestern 3-6, Wisconsin 6-3. The Badgers are a 24-point favorite. I'm going to take Wisconsin to win at home. In the big game of the week for the Big 12, Oklahoma, I almost gave the ranking, but again, these rankings haven't been updated by the time this video is done. Oklahoma is at Baylor. Oklahoma 9-0, Baylor 7-2. Oklahoma wins. They pretty much clinch a spot in the Big 12 title game. Oklahoma is a 5.5-point favorite. This is going to be my upset alert. I see Baylor rebounding from that loss against TCU. They will beat Oklahoma at home. Minnesota travels to play Iowa. Minnesota 6-3, Iowa 7-2. The Hawkeyes are a 6-point favorite. I'm going to take Iowa to win at home. Purdue, coming off that big win at home against Michigan State, have an even bigger challenge ahead of them at Ohio State. I want to say these rankings, folks. You don't know how crazy I'm going right now. Anyway, Purdue is 6-3. Ohio State 8-1. The Buckeyes are a 20-point favorite. As much as I'd love to see the Boilermakers beat Ohio State, I just can't see them doing it. The Buckeyes will win. Georgia travels to Tennessee. The Bulldogs are 9-0. Tennessee 5-4. The Bulldogs are a 20-point favorite. Tennessee, coming off that big win at Kentucky, now have a big challenge ahead of them. They're gonna answer the bell, but they're gonna get knocked out. Georgia will win on the road. Maryland travels to Michigan State. Maryland 5-4. Michigan State 8-1. The Spartans are a 13-point favorite for this game. Michigan State will get the rebound win. The Spartans will win. New Mexico travels to Fresno State. New Mexico 3-6. Fresno State 7-3. The Bulldogs are a 24.5-point favorite. I'm going to take Fresno State on another rebound win here this week. Texas A&M is at Ole Miss. Both teams are 7-2. The Aggies are 2.5-point favorite for this game. Texas A&M honestly could be one of the hottest teams right now in the country. I'm going to stick with the Texas A&M bandwagon. The Aggies will win on the road. Kentucky travels to Vanderbilt. Kentucky 6-3, Vanderbilt 2-7. The Wildcats are a 21-point favorite. I'm going to go with Kentucky. This is another, I'm going to say the sentence again. It'll be a rebound win, but this time for Kentucky. In a big game in the Atlantic Division of the ACC, North Carolina State is at Wake Forest. The Wolfpack are 7-2, Wake Forest 8-1. The Demon Deacons are a 2-point favorite. Winner of this could win the Atlantic Division here. I'm going to take Wake Forest to win. They're at home, coming off a heartbreaking loss. Going to go with the Demon Deacons. Notre Dame travels to Virginia. Notre Dame 8-1, Virginia 6-3. The Fighting Irish are a 5.5-point favorite. I'm going to go with Notre Dame to win on the road. TCU travels to Oklahoma State. TCU 4-5. Oklahoma State 8-1. The Cowboys are a 13-point favorite. I'm going to go with Oklahoma State to win. Nevada travels to San Diego State. Nevada 7-2. San Diego State 8-1. The Aztecs are a 2.5-point favorite. This is going to be a good game, I think, but San Diego State will win. And finally, Washington State travels to Oregon. The Cougars, I almost called them the Wildcats. The Cougars are 5-4. Oregon 8-1. The Ducks are a 14-point favorite. I'm going to take Oregon to win. So, do you agree or disagree with my picks? Leave a comment in the comment section below. If you like the video, give the video a thumbs up. And if you like this video and you want to watch more of my videos, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching and hope you all have a wonderful day.